Oh, is it when it's blinking? Let's see if they can hear me now. Cause I think,
They said they couldn't hear us.
is it when the light's blinking or when it's off?
Mm, that's a good question. Hold on, guys.
BRB.
Be right back. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Okay, so I'm hoping that everybody can hear me now. I'm sorry about that. So I am going to do another welcome, y'all. Again, thank y'all for joining Mama Need a Life 2 live podcast. Again, y'all do need a life. Don't y'all forget that. Today, I do have Mr. Jaye Montrez.
Yo.
Period. Okay, and if y'all don't know, my name is Big Mish, y'all. And I was saying before y'all couldn't hear me, okay, that I did get some edibles from Edible Queen. She did send me some samples. And let me just say, y'all, it was so good, y'all. The flavors that she has is 24K chocolate gold, cinnamon roll. And when I say cinnamon roll, I mean a cookie. Because, you know, we think about a little roll, but no, it's a cookie, y'all. They also have peanut butter and fluff, Oreo Dream, and OG's S'more. Now, I did get the 24 chocolate gold and I got the Oreo Dream. And those two cookies were just so good. Again, they're from Edible Queens, y'all. And y'all can find her on Instagram, okay? Edible Queens. So before we do get into it, y'all, please go ahead and share this live because you never know who needs to see this. And me and Mr. J, we're going to be getting to, catch up because we went to school together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But time has definitely passed us by. Not only that, we are going to be talking about taking in children that may not be ours and seeing how our journeys went from both perspectives. All right, so go ahead and share this live, y'all. Again, I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, everybody say they can hear. Okay, I'm happy. You happy? Because they can hear us now. All right, so I want to ask you again, when did the name Jaye Montrez, what did that come about? Or
Yeah.
how?
So Jaye Montrez is actually my name. My middle name is Montrez with the Z. I'm a little fancy. Well, my mom
With the
is.
Z,
My
okay.
mom's a little fancy, or creative, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But Jay is my first name, and I just added the E at the end of the J to kind of give it a more artist type of feel. Jay
Right.
Montrez, and instead of because some people come up with their own names, and that's cool. But I feel like at least with my name, it's my name. I could associate my actual name with my artistry at the same
Right.
time, so it works out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this: you are with Rated R Miami.
Yes,
Can
I
can
am.
you
Shout
know?
out, shout out to Rated R Miami.
Hello. Shout out to top prime prima diva. Did I say it
Let's
right?
go top Prima Diva
I was
Moray
gonna say
Banks.
I was gonna say side eye. I'm sorry.
It's her artist name is actually Moray Banks.
Oh, say again.
Moray.
Shout out.
Let's
Shout out.
shout out Moray.
So what is it exactly that you do at Rated R Miami?
I am on a media management team. We basically do anything and everything when it comes to media. What we try, right now we're working on the music side of things. We work with artists, trying to get them in a position to be where they want to be by pushing their music, getting them gigs. My particular role is stage manager and event manager.
Okay.
So with the stage manager portion of things, which is my favorite part more or less.
I was going to ask that. Like, what is that?
Yeah. So the stage manager part is I basically get the artist ready for the stage. And it's interesting, how I got this is me and Mo Ray. I
gotta get used to saying that. I'm just gonna say that.
I just call him Mo. I call him Mo.
Right.
But I tell her this all the time. I'm so grateful that she crossed paths with me because knowing somebody from high school and then seeing them, watching them throughout the years and then saying, "Hey, I need you," makes you feel validated.
It does. It really does.
It makes me feel, for me, it was more along the lines of I did all the other stuff I wanted to do in my life, and then at one point in time, I stopped doing that, and this came along, and I feel like it couldn't have come at a better time,
Right.
And it's thanks to her, she believed in me, she still believes in me. I promise you, this girl talk about me like I've been doing this for 20 years. Respect though.
Hello. But it just tells how good of a job that you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And it looks like it's a nice job or a nice career, a nice position for you. Y'all be having fun. I'm like, dang. I hear them like, what, can I come next week?
Yeah.
Can I come? Because it looks like hella fun. I mean, you did answer the question about, stage manager. Thank you for answering that question without me asking. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, I know you did touch on back, you stopped doing what you wanted to do. From my understanding, you were, writing music and also singing, right?
Yeah, I do a little bit of that stuff.
Tell me about it. Tell me about your journey.
So, I've been singing all my life. I feel like it's definitely a part of me that that brings me peace.
Right.
And I feel like everybody has to have that thing that really puts them in a position to feel okay. Whether it's, sitting by the water or eating food, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own peace. And singing does that for me. I started singing when I was able to talk.
Hello.
I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I thought I couldn't sing. And that's me being honest, just because I don't remember any time in my life where I wasn't singing.
So you just started singing from the jump.
Yeah. I got into the writing a little later. I actually bought my very first songwriting book.
Okay.
Remember how in school we used to have those book fairs?
Yes. Yeah. That we never went to buy the books, we went to buy the stuff, the toys.
Right, exactly. the little accessories for the pencil.
Right, just the ways.
So this time I went in and I had like $5 in my pocket, and I was like, I was only gonna take $2 for this, but the book I saw, it was $3, and it was songwriting for kids or something like that.
Okay.
And it basically just showed you how to turn your poems into songs.
Oh, so you was in this young.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I've been writing ever since then. I've written for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Whether you made it or didn't make it, my name is in there somewhere.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to let me listen to some of them, You know.
Some. Little razzle-dazzle.
Little razzle-dazzle.
Yeah.
No, I did hear, like, I was actually looking on your page, and I saw, I'm like, I actually ended up, I used clicking on stuff, you end up going to another whole other page on YouTube, I believe. And you was singing. I was like, God dang, you really can sing.
Yeah.
Like, you really can sing. What was the 2 songs? I know it's Music Soul Child, right?
Oh, yeah, those are the ones on my TikTok.
Right.
It's one is Music Soul Child's Just Friends.
Okay.
And then the other is The Weeknd.
Right, and The Week.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. When I heard, I said, God dang, you really... Well, I don't know that he might got to sing a little song. Y'all write in the comments if y'all want him to sing a little song a little later, y'all. Y'all write in the comments, okay? I do want to touch real quick because I do want to say your mother, she said hello.
Hey, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Okay. This is Jay's mom, and I'm so proud of you both. Thank you. That's amazing. That's so sweet.
I love that woman. That's a good mom right there.
No, for her to be here supporting, that's a really good thing. And then Side-Eye says, hey, y'all. Beyonce say, hey, cousin. Hey, girl. And hey, Miss Mo. She also said, Miss Mo says, love you, Jaye Montrez. You are amazing.
Love you, dog. Thank
Aww.
you. That's
Then
my
your
dog.
mother says, his songs are amazing. Yes, it is. Listen, I definitely listen to them. And then she also said, his mother is his biggest fan. Let's...
Number one supporter all my life.
No, dead serious.
Every
I love
event,
it.
every performance, everything.
No, I love the
Yeah.
energy. I love
Yeah.
that. So get in more into, tell me more about being an artist developer. What is that?
So yeah, like I was saying before, we basically just get the artists to where they want to be. We put them in the right rooms. We make sure they have the right connections and they have the right stage presence and know how to do interviews. Those things are all important when it comes to being an artist. You know, you have to make sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's.
Right.
You know,
Questioning. So how would you help someone that has stage fright? Because you know me, I'm a performer, but I get scared. Like I
yeah.
have bad stage fright. So how do you help that?
You know, I always say that should start with your friends and family. Like a lot of people don't realize that stage fright is just invalidation. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's just invalidation to a certain extent. Like someone, not to say that people have to validate you, but it does make you feel better
Okay.
when someone says, "Oh, you did that." You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I generally, like when I started out, I would bring my cousins, my mom, and everybody in the room. Y'all hear me sing this and tell me what you think.
Right.
Because if nobody's gonna tell me the truth, I
Your
know they're
family
going
will
they're
tell
gonna
you the
tell me the
truth.
truth. So it puts me in a position to say, if I can do it here in front of them, then I can do it other places. Now it doesn't work the same way for everybody, but I do think that pushes people in the right direction. Get your closest, your husband, your wife, your kids, your family,
Right.
whoever it is, put them in front of you and perform in front of them.
Right. Right.
Bring the kids, because the kids gonna tell you the truth.
No, listen, my kids
Okay,
gonna egg me on every
listen,
day. They
listen.
know them kids gonna lie to me.
Listen, no, they'll lie, but
Right.
encouragement. But if you really sit a kid down and you say, "Hey, tell me what you think about this,"
Right.
if you
You're
say it
right.
like that, they're gonna say,
Right.
"Oh, whatever,
Right.
whatever it is."
Yeah, you right about that. They gonna
Yeah,
tell you on that part now.
yeah.
Golly. Well, are you still doing music right now?
I can't say that I'm not doing music, just because I write every day. I record every month. Basically, I'm in the studio making music. I can't say I'm in it every day because everybody got a
Right.
life. I got bills and stuff.
Look, men need a life too, not just mama.
Right. Right. But yeah, I make music. I still write my own music. I think it's something that I don't feel like I can ever let go.
Right.
Like it's a part of who I am, and I feel like I'd be disrespecting, you know,
Yourself.
myself and whoever gave me the gift.
Oh
The man
yes.
upstairs or the
Hello.
universe energy in the world. Whoever blessed that upon me, I'm giving up that
Right.
ability to to share my love, because that's my love language. My love
Ooh.
language is music.
Gotcha.
You can play a nice sweet song with one candle, and I'm
Right.
gonna be alright.
I like that. No,
Yeah.
that's funny. That's funny. I always thought I can, be a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, back in the day, I used to sing now. I used
Okay.
to write songs. Okay, we're not going to get into that.
Oh, I was about to say, let's
But,
dive into that.
see, one of the episodes, I made a fool of myself. I'm just going to say that. But no, no, no. I did back in the day do songs, and I feel like my form of communication is writing. Like I rather write it down on a piece of paper, even like a journal or my diary. I still got a diary. Like writing into that, and then maybe reading it out loud is a better version, or a better way of me communicating my thoughts.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? So I can understand that kind of correlates together. Well, let's get into your niece. What caused you to take in your niece? What happened?
So I first want to say this before I say anything. Shout out and big respect to anybody who has taken on someone else's child, whether it be a family situation, friends, or adoption, whatever the case may be. Thank you,
Right.
because a lot of people don't understand how important it is to raise the youth and to bring them up in the best way you can.
Especially when they're not yours.
Exactly.
Don't throw that in there.
Even more when they're not yours.
Hello.
So how I got started, I mean, when it comes to my nieces, my brother got into a little trouble, and he asked me to take care of her.
Right.
And Me, I'm a little selfish. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love doing stuff for me.
At least you can admit that.
I'm a giver. I am a giver. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like when it comes to the things that I like to do and what I want to do and when I want to do them, I was a little selfish on that end. But she definitely came in and changed my life. It wasn't just me. You know, I had the support of my mom, who did most of the heavy lifting. Because you know, a man trying to raise a girl is completely different ball game.
It is.
You know, and I can speak to that because my mom raised 3 boys by herself.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that she always said to us was, you know, I can never teach y'all how to be men, but I can teach y'all how to be, you know, productive members of society.
Hello.
And respect women. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I know I can do as your mother. So, you know, because I know that my mom couldn't give me everything, I wanted to make sure I gave my niece everything.
Right.
You know, and I put her in a position to just, you know, it was all of us. My older brother too. You know, we all had a hand in making sure that she grew up and was fruitful. You know, unfortunately, he got into the trouble that he did, but at least he had the support.
Right.
A lot of people don't have the support, and that's when it's hard on the child.
And I want to chime in right there because, like you just said, a lot of people don't have that support. And that's where we kind of we can't relate. It's kind of twist. That's why I jumped in because myself and my man, we had a situation where his childhood friend, he was incarcerated. And then his the mother of his kids got incarcerated. So he was already there, but then she got incarcerated. So now her kids don't have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? Now, her family did take in those kids, but then, like you said, it's a strong thing to do when you're taking care of somebody else's kids. Yeah. Not one, but two. It's 2 boys.
Oh, boy.
2 boys.
Oh, boy.
So, you know, they was ready to send them around their way.
I know.
You know, so and they, I want to say they were 8 and 10 when we got them. And he asked me, he was like, you know, are you okay with, you know, getting them? At first, it was like a no-brainer, you know, like, yeah, you know. Yeah. But I don't think we really know what we're signing up for.
Yeah, you know, I didn't think I knew. I definitely didn't know.
At all. And at that time, I had 2 kids. So now we're talking about 4 children in the home now. Yeah. Like I said, you don't really know in the beginning what you're signing up for. So how old was she when you took her in?
We got her when she was 3. Me and my mom actually took a day trip to Pensacola.
Okay.
We drove all the way to Pensacola. I think it's about 13 hours. We drove all the way there. We, you know, stayed for a little bit, visited with her side of the peoples, you know, and then packed up her stuff and brought her right on down.
Right. So, I don't know if this is too personal, but where was the mother?
Let's just say that people have their struggles.
Right. Okay.
You know, everybody has a different life. Not everybody was dealt the same hand.
Okay.
You know, I don't necessarily want to speak bad on her.
Right.
But my niece definitely benefited more at the time from living with us.
Right.
You know, we gave her a safe space. We gave her a space to be herself.
Right.
My brother's a dancer, so he put her in dance.
Period.
You know, I was also a cheerleader for 13 years, and I put her in cheerleading.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Got her a couple of championships and then let her do whatever else she wanted to do. You know?
That was nice.
You know,
she needed that.
Right. Me and my brothers, you know, me and my brother really, really stood in the paint when it comes to making sure that she can be herself.
Gotcha.
You know, my mom did all the girl stuff.
Right.
Thank the God. Mama, thank you, mama. Because I don't know.
No, listen. When we got the boys, I had to. It's like because they're stuck in their ways. And the thing is, when we got them, this is what I heard. You know, they were acting bad at school. See, again, that's where it goes. Different scenarios. Bad at school, failing. You know what I mean? So when we took them in, the first thing we had to do was go first buy a whole bunch of school clothes because register from school. We had to drive too. Now it was probably, I can't remember. I know it was in Florida, but we had to drive like a good 2-3 hours to get them, and then get the paper notarized. You know what I mean? Because now we're taking care of them. Right. But our situation after the fact, now after them staying with us for 2 years, grades came up. They went to the next grade. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like one of them was, you know, taking things that didn't belong to them, but he kind of got out that habit. So it was a good thing that they did come. But when it was time for them to go, we had a situation where the mother went to my job at the time, trying to make it seem like we kidnapped him.
Whoa.
I mean, it's
What?
clear that you didn't want him. What are you talking about?
Hello, you was incarcerated, but my thing
Oh,
is,
even that, yeah.
you wanted to be petty. You know what I mean? And I don't like that because it's like we did something from the kindness of our hearts.
Yeah.
We took him in, and because of your selfish reasons, where you don't want the dad to get him, you want to come cause a scene, and now it makes me feel like, why did I do that?
Yeah. I get like that sometimes. Me and my brother don't have the best relationship, but I do anything for family. I really would. I don't care if the boy scratch my car, or blow up my vehicle. I don't know. If
Oh Lord, don't blow up his vehicle, please.
If he do something in anger, I don't care what he does. I don't care what none of my family members do. As long as you're not out here doing the worst possible things like being a murderer or, I'm gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I might support you. Who knows? Because I have an undying love and loyalty to my family.
Right.
But I will say this. Doing this whole process has taught me that I could be a parent.
Oh yes. Do you want to? So do you want to be a parent?
I want some kids.
You want some? How many kids? How many kids?
You said it again, and I heard myself say it. You put the S on it.
Just one. You got one.
I'm thinking maybe one.
Which one would you prefer, a girl or a boy? Or it doesn't matter.
I would prefer. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just want a healthy kid.
Right.
I want somebody. A baby that is, that I can mold and grow and help and teach in this world. But I feel like with the things I've done in my life, having a girl wouldn't be a bad thing. I could put her in anything, and I could probably do the same for my son too. It really wouldn't matter.
Right.
It's based on what my kid wants. Excuse me, but no, I feel like I like now that I raised my niece, I want a girl.
Oh, get it! Listen, how old are your nieces now?
She's 13 now.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. You got her when she was what?
3.
And she's what?
13.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to you, that's my dog.
Really?
Yeah.
So okay, you got to tell me, how was it when you first, how was it for her transitioning with you guys when you first got her?
Funny. That's kind of funny. She acclimated, I would say, very easily in the sense that the love was there. We didn't have to instill love in her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew what it meant. She knew what she understood it. By the next year, she was saying, "I love you back."
Aww.
So that was never an issue for us.
Wow.
It was. I think the change was really more so on me than it was on her.
Yeah.
She slid in like she'd been there all her life,
I thought she was a busybody 3.
Yeah, but I would say this and wholeheartedly, I have experienced worse children.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, like, if my niece is as bad as it gets, I think I'm gonna be all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different children out there in the world. I'm just gonna say.
No, I hear you.
Because I got a 2-year-old right now.
Oh.
And
Yeah. I mean, but my niece came in and she was, what I really appreciated about her is that she is like me in the sense that she seeks knowledge.
Right.
A lot of kids be like, "Oh, I don't want to do that." My niece be like, "What's that?"
Right. Curious.
All the time, and I'm like, "You want some?" She'll taste it. She'll at least try it and then say she don't like it versus, "Oh, I don't want that." Nah, she got older and already knew kind of the things that she did and didn't like.
Right.
That's when she was like, "Oh no, Uncle, I'm good." Pass.
Right. I don't know that.
Right. But she came into her own all on her own, and I would say that because we have a household where when I was younger, my mom would let me sing at 3 a.m.
Okay.
At the top of my lungs.
So let you be free.
My mama let me do who I wanted to be. My brothers too. She really put us in a position to be ourselves. The best I can. Yeah, exactly.
So is your niece with you guys now still?
No, she's back with her dad.
Okay. Let me clap for that. Yes. I love that. Okay, so she's back with her dad.
Yeah.
So how long has she been back with her dad now?
She's been with him for, I want to say, like a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's my dog. I'm glad that, I feel like even if I don't have kids, even if that's not a part of my plan, which I'm hoping it is, but even if it's not, I'm glad that I had that time to experience what it's like to at least partially be a parent, or partially to have that unconditional love, even though it's different when you have your own kids,
It
but
is.
even though that's the case, like I feel like I got that time with her,
Right.
and
From 3?
well, and I know she probably giving my brother hell because she's just like me sometimes. Me and her got the same personality. We argue like cats and dogs because she spent a lot of time with me,
Oh,
So her
yeah, I can
personality,
imagine.
bits of her personality are like me, and I was like, oh, my brother thought he got rid of me. You didn't, sir.
Right.
You didn't. She's still there.
She's
I'm still there.
through her, right? Through her.
Right there. Love you, bro.
Hello. Well, I mean, it can't be a bad thing. You're not
Nah,
bad.
nah, not all the time.
That's
Sometimes.
funny.
No, I'm kidding. No.
Right, right. No, but the boys, they did end up going back with, I mean, their mom. That day, like I told you, she went, I was working corrections at that time. So
Okay.
imagine working corrections. And thankfully, I told my captain beforehand, like, I already talked to her about the situation, like, hey, I'm taking in these kids. Their parents are incarcerated because, of course, I'm working corrections. So they got to kind of know who we're communicating with when it comes to inmates. But yeah, she basically went up there and caused a scene. So it made me feel like, dang, because the times that I sat there and worked with them, you know what I mean? But
yeah, like it kind of feels like, for me, to be honest with you, like, and I get what our parents felt like now, because
Lord.
they work so hard to make sure that we got a better life, and then we have this and this and that, and then we turn up and do what we want anyway. It's kind of like me with my niece. Like, I really wanted her to be a cheerleader.
So what is she doing?
She's into sports now, more like sports. She likes to run track and I'm not sure. I mean, she still likes to dance. My brother was her dance teacher, so she still likes to dance and all that stuff. But more or less, it's just she's coming into her own now. Like, she's 13. We all get 13.
Right.
We smelling ourselves now. We think we got it. Like,
I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah, so she's on her journey right now, and I'm gonna let her have it, because as she should. We all need our little time and individuality.
Right, right. I'm gonna jump to the comments because it's a few.
Okay.
Let me go up. Okay, so hold on now. I gotta go up. Okay, so your mother says, how do you pronounce your mother's name?
It's like Andrea, but the E and the R are switched, so it's Indira.
Ooh, Indira.
Yeah, Indira.
Ooh,
you can say Indira or Indira.
Mrs. Williams, can I say that?
You can say Mrs. Williams.
Okay. Mrs. Williams said, beautiful, you are amazing as well, and thank you for supporting my son. You're very welcome. And then my cousin Shakora Lavish says he worked with artists in Tampa.
We work with artists in general. You can send your information to Rated R Miami. It's rated with the letter R and then Miami on Instagram, and we'll review it. And if it's something that we want to work with, we'll work with you.
Period. And you know what? I'm sorry, Miss Most did say in the comments we work with artists everywhere. Shakora Lavish. Chelsea Gilbert says Jaye Montrez, love y'all.
Chelsea, what's up, dog? That's my dog.
Hey, girl. Miss Mo said, Mrs. William, he's super talented. Thank you. You're one of his biggest inspirations. And then my cousin said, well, let me just say Shakora Lavish, because I don't know who, my cousin is. Okay, so I was about to say Misha can sing too. Oh, Lord, jeez, don't
tell me that, because I love putting people on the spot.
I'm not really a singer. Back in the day, No, back in the day. I don't know about today. This voice is real crispy, okay? So Lisa Lewis says, Jay is a great singer. I hope he never stops.
That's my auntie. Love you, auntie.
Hey, auntie. Let's see. Let me go down. So Lisa said Jay and his brother D were great uncles for their niece, Naraya. That's her name. That's a pretty name, by the way.
Right. I wanted to see if somebody in the comments would say it. That's why I didn't say it. What's up, dog? Naraya, love you. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mrs. Williams said, we love you too, son. Nisha said, aw. And then your mother said she was 2.5 old and she was 14 in August.
Oh, maybe I got the ages wrong. My bad, y'all. I tried.
Well, that makes it a little bit worse because that's terrible too. Ooh. So now I'm really feeling for you. God dang, I'm sorry. Ooh, Lord. Your mother says she is our family whole heart and her Uncle Jay is her heart. That's sweet.
Yeah, I love her.
Mm-hmm. I do want to say, let's see, Lisa said, I really hated when she was taken away from my niece. Well, I guess when he,
Right, when my brother, when she went to go live with her, yeah.
Yes, I get that there. All right, let me see. Let me see. Okay, so Miss Most Sayadai said, "This is amazing. So many kids without homes or families without supporting kids just needing a village." That is so true. Kids
Yeah.
do need a village, and it's not like back in the day where I feel like I remember, and I. Okay, so me and my brother, right? Y'all don't judge me. Well, I'm old. I don't care. Look. Listen, we were going to school. We was elementary school, and he was like, "You know what, Misha, let's skip." So I said, "Okay." So my mom went to work. I don't know why we skipped school because we couldn't even get in the house because the door was locked. So it's like now we stuck outside and we can't go to school and we gonna be hungry. Like we didn't think it through. So what we did was we went to the corner store, and we went to the corner store. We thought we was smart with our book bags, trying to put stuff in our book bag. We got caught. Long story short. So, like a village, we had a lady that knew us from the neighborhood. She ended up getting us, but she went and told my dad.
Yeah, of course.
You know what happened. So,
oh, of course.
That,
talk about a village. Like I lived in a neighborhood. Like my neighborhood was like a melting pot with like different kind of people. Like across the street, we had Panamanians, but black Panamanians. We had Jamaicans down the street.
period.
We just lived on a very multicultural block.
Right.
But everybody, for the most part, urban and black.
Right.
And my neighbors had the authority. I would say the authority to beat my ass, if they needed. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So your mom was letting them put them paws on you.
Let me tell you something. One thing my mama, the saying is, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
And we are the let me borrow a cup of sugar type of people.
Hello.
I'm going across the street if I ain't got a certain ingredient in my cabinet.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I show him, especially when you don't want to go to the store. Like maybe next. Hello, do you have?
That's what I'm saying. So because I grew up in that kind of foundation, like I'm glad. I'm also glad that my niece had that too, because like our next door neighbors, Mr. Nate and Miss Donna. Shout out Mr. Nate and Miss Donna. Let me tell you something. They are sweethearts. They're an older couple, but you learn from anybody.
Right.
You can learn from everybody, and especially somebody that's been through something. So I took everything they've said to me, and I've applied it. Even the neighbors across the street. My friend Arsemer, her mom and dad. But what my mom always said, make nice with the neighborhood.
Yes.
You never know when you'll need something. You never know when somebody can help you out.
Hello.
Bring a fruit basket. Bring a cake.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, back in my neighborhood, me and my sister used to go outside and we used to go to people's house. They used to give us dinner.
Yeah, yes,
lunch.
Yes.
Like it didn't even matter, you know what I mean? And everybody knew each other, so we could do that. Nowadays, it's probably like one or two neighbors over here where I can do that. But back in the day,
it was the whole block. It was like the whole block. When we have a block party, we having a block party with our block.
Right.
And everybody else from the outside coming in.
Right.
But it started from the people on our block.
Hello.
Auntie down the street who ain't really my auntie.
But we aunties, okay? Right. So don't play with us.
Exactly.
Hello. Well, I want to ask, what would you tell people that are, probably just starting to take in kids? How can you help somebody prepare for that journey? Starting out.
To be honest with you, it's not something you can really be prepared for.
Hello.
What I would say though is you're gonna have to adopt a new level of patience. What you understand as patience in this world is not the same with children, and that's for your own children. If you're a teacher working with children, anytime you step into the position where you have to teach a child or mold a child in a sense, like patience is key.
Right.
I would also say that lean into understanding kids versus thinking you know best because you're an adult. Because guess what? There are kids who are so smart and so intuitive to the point where they'll tell you what you're thinking before you thought it.
Oh, yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Either they've learned your mannerisms or whatever the case may be. Lean into seeking understanding from your child. Don't always don't always move with anger. Moving with anger doesn't put your child in a position to understand.
Right.
It only puts them to be, to understand fear.
And I feel like you, as an adult, you have to be okay with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes us as adults, we're not happy. So that shines through us, and the kids, it rubs off on the kids.
Oh, agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So work on yourself too.
Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. And that's the truth. Like my dad used to say that to me when I was younger, and I hated when he said it because I was like, My mama ain't tell me I got to do nothing but keep my room clean and have good grades.
Right.
I don't want you talking about she got unconditional love for me.
Right. But what about your love for
Right, but
yourself?
my dad was like, in order for you to be good, I have to be good.
Yes.
And I didn't understand that concept because I always been good with my mama, you know.
Right.
But you know, the more I get older and older, and
You
I hear it,
realize.
like I understand it. He was right. He
Right.
was right in that sense. He was like, you know, in order for him to financially provide, he got to be healthy enough to go to work. You know what I'm saying? In order for him to, you know, whatever else, you know, he wanted to do in this world, he has to be physically able to do it in order to get it, and mentally stable to do it.
Oh Lord.
You know, because that's a big part of it too.
That's why you need counseling. Go to counseling.
Black people go to
Go to
counseling.
counseling.
Don't think it ain't for y'all. It's for everybody.
It's for
We need it.
everyone. And I'm gonna say because like it's so much better to get out because nowadays you can't tell everybody your business. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because people hold it against you,
Yeah, they
or
do.
they feel like because you was going through it yesterday, you going through it today. No, ma'am. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not like
So
that. Yeah.
it's best to go and sit down and talk to somebody who doesn't know you, who's gonna be open minded, not gonna judge you. You know what I mean? And kind of see different ways of thinking.
Yeah.
Like try to break things down with you versus just. I mean, it's good to kind of vent to your family or whatever, friends, but that's all you're doing is venting.
And those people are already biased for you. And that's the issue. Is like I can go tell my cousin, sister, brother, daddy, uncle something, but they're gonna take my side in those situations because I'm their people.
Right.
Going to a therapist,
Yeah.
they're unbiased. They
Right.
don't know you. They don't know your mama. They don't know your daddy. They
Your
don't know your
man, your
history.
cousin, your
Right. They don't know
brother.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you take advantage of being in a room with somebody who can see you without actually knowing you, you know? And that to me is more important than anything. The fact that I can sit there and tell you all my problems and you're still gonna be receptive.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right, Miss Lady.
Right.
Mr. Sir.
Right.
We can talk. You know, you know, because your own people could also be your own work, you know, your
Your
own
own.
enemies.
Yes,
You know?
Lord, and use everything against you, Lord.
Twist your mind. Guess what? We only got here the way we got here because we learned from others. You learn from everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You adopt ideas and all these different things. So, you know, just that ties right back into what I was saying, you know, before. Seek understanding first.
Yes.
That whole don't judge a book by its cover thing, that's real.
It is.
That's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just want to throw in there, and kids, don't expect, like you said, don't expect a kid to know what's like. We know that it's wrong. The kid may not know that it's wrong, especially because they haven't gone through it yet. I'm gonna say because I mean I know I'm a victim, or I'm not a victim. I'm a person that does that to my kids now. You know what I mean? When I'm like, oh, you should. But then again, it's like you probably don't know not to do that. So it's up to us to correct it, you know, when they do it. Now they do it again after that. It's like,
Right.
now you know, now come on
Right.
now.
Now, if I done told you what 2 + 2 is, and you still think it's 5, and you know it's 4,
Right.
we got a problem.
We got a problem, you know what
That
I
point,
mean?
we got a problem. Because I done gave you the formula. You know, so
Yeah.
that's just how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing I want to say, if you do taking kids, I would say for your situation it was different, but for mine, like I said, it didn't end as good for us, you know, in the end. But I feel like have everything documented. So that way you guys have a written documentation. Communicate as well with the parents if you can. You know what I mean? So that way everyone has an understanding. And just be open about the whole situation. And if you got kids, oh Lord Jesus, because my kids was already here. But no, I did a lot of different, and I'm thankful because getting them, we changed a lot of things. Like, for example, living here.
Right.
I got a bigger place for them. You know
Nice.
what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Even my car. I could have had a BMW, you know what I mean? But I got a bigger car for them. You
Right,
get what I'm
space,
saying?
yeah.
And everything works out nice because I can go out of town and I don't have to get a rental because my car is big enough to do all that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, before you go, you hold on, let me, because you know what I'm coming about to say.
Oh.
But hold on, we got some comments. You know, let me get to the comments
Let's go to the
first.
comments first.
So Ghetto Shampiella, he said most people be ready to weigh in on your situation because of their own messed up situation. It's best to keep it with the counselor.
Yeah.
Agreed. Hello. And are you gonna drink to that? Let's cheers.
I am. Because the middleman, the mediator in the situation is always the one that is most times the one that can fix it or help it. I was always taught there's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth.
Right.
You know
Because
what
we
I'm
all see different points of view, okay?
saying? Lots.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't even. But yes, I agree with that, Ghetto Chef Yellow. I love you too, okay? And so your mother said, Mrs. Williams, she said, I totally understand and appreciate this level of conversation because it needs to be heard. You both are amazing. Thank you. We got to clap for your mama because she stayed the whole episode too. Yes.
OG, triple OG.
Hello. I do want to say Bree Mitch says so true. I don't know what we was talking about, but yes, girl, it's true. Thank you, Lisa Lewis, for the stars, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lisa said, for Jay not to have kids, he plays a father role very well.
I love
So
you, Auntie.
how you been dodging the kids? That's a good thing because I got 3. So I didn't do very well, but go ahead.
I've always said that I don't want kids until they want me. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's in all, for those who are religious, it's in God's plan. Mm-hmm. God will give me kids when he sees fit. Mm-hmm. For those who are not religious, the universe will give me what it needs when I need.
When it's time.
When it's time. But as of now,
they say,
kids can stay right where they at. Okay?
They say don't wait till about 45. Don't wait to 40.
I ain't got no time clock. I'm all right.
I mean, time. We was what grade? What year did you graduate?
10.
Okay, 2010. We both.
We good. I'm good. I got time.
I'm not rushing you. Take your time.
I love kids. You know what it is though? The beautiful part about other people's kids is I can get them back.
Hello.
Listen to me. When I was a coach, your son did great today. Your daughter did great today. Have a good night.
Right. That's the best part. Have a good day. I be trying to get these kids to somebody's house. But
trying to get to my house. In order to get to my house, I got to get yours to yours.
Right. Hello. Yeah. Be on time to pick them up.
Exactly.
Well, the moment we all been waiting for. Drum roll. Hold on. I ain't got no drum, but. Okay. Can you freestyle something for us, please?
Freestyle.
Or, sing something, a song. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll sing the song from a TikTok.
Okay. Let's do it.
This is Music Soul Child, Just Friends. Everybody knows this song.
You want to put it closer so they can hear you good?
Can you hear me now?
Dang, can I play the beat? Can I play the beat for you?
You can. I'm down. Wait, hold on.
Let me see. I can go to instrumental. Let me see.
It's on, just go to YouTube or something.
Okay.
Type in Just Friends.
Okay, hold on. It's loading.
Heard.
Okay, Just Friends.
Just Friends, Sunny, acoustic.
Karaoke.
Acoustic karaoke.
Instrumental. There we go.
Sure. Let's see how this work out with the actual instrumental. I usually do it.
No, that's not the right one, right?
No.
Hold on. Oh, Lord.
Are you on YouTube?
Yes. Huh.
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
Maybe because it's on shorts. It probably should be on all.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I'm ready, y'all. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Let me see his comments while he's looking at that. Thank you, Miss Mo. Great combo. The kids are beautiful, and it's so good to see black men talking about parenting. Yes, girl. Hello. And I can't agree with you, Miss Nietzsche. Communities are not the same anymore at all. Like, so true. Everybody's ready.
I mean, she wanted to do it with the beat.
Everybody's ready. They ready.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, you found it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So
Turn it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
turn it up. Yeah, you gotta start it over though.
Okay.
Oh. And girl, I know. I think I started too early.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah. And girl, I know this might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order for stepping to you this way. See, I've been watching you for a while. And I just gotta let you know that I'm really feeling your style. Cause I
Ooh.
had to know your name and leave you with my number. And I hope that you would call me someday. If you want, you can leave me yours too. And if you don't, then I ain't mad at you.
Ooh.
We can still be cool, cause I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend.
Ooh. Ooh.
I just wanna know your name,
Ooh.
and maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill.
Hey, eat. Eat.
Appreciate y'all.
No, oh my God.
No,
Cheers to that. Let's
Thank
cheers
you,
to that.
thank you.
No, you got to drink too, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna drink.
Okay. No, that was good.
Thank you.
And you took a break? Because I'm just saying, because the voice is on point, okay?
Yeah. Just not really break. I mean, I still make music. I still go to the studio. I got a few songs out. My social media tags and all my my ats.
You want to let them know? You want to let them know?
It's Savion J. I try to be a little fancy, like Champagne Poppy. Don't mind me. But if you need to know how to spell it, I will for you. It's SAUVIGNONJAY. Again, that's SAUVIGVIGNON. Savion like the wine. If you drink wine, you know what I'm talking about.
Period.
You can find me that way on all platforms. I'm gonna have some music out on. Right now, I really only have music out on SoundCloud just because I'm feeling the atmosphere, seeing what people think about it.
Right.
But if you need an R&B writer, you need somebody to help you with your vocals in the studio. You need somebody to help you on stage with performing. I am your guy.
Hello.
I'll say that again. Your guy. Okay.
You heard what he said. Your guy, guys. Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us on Mama Needa Live 2. Before we go, you want to say anything before we go?
One more shout out to my mom and my family and my brothers and my aunties and uncles and cousins. All y'all, I love y'all. Shout out to the big man upstairs. I feel like every interview, anything, you got to give praise.
Hello.
And then Rated R Miami too. Ain't gonna forget. That's my crew. That's my home team. Thank y'all for watching and being a part of this journey. Again, lead with love, understanding. Seek understanding first before you judge or before you resort to anger. It's not going to help or solve anything. What will solve is love.
Right.
Love.
Right. And patience.
Yes, and patience, please. Because even on the road, y'all impatient. Chill out.
Oh.
Listen.
Somebody needs to hear this.
Did I strike a nerve?
Somebody needs to hear this, okay? When y'all driving, just slow down,
Wherever you're going, gonna be there. I promise.
Oh, Lord.
I promise you, it's gonna be there when you get there.
No, I do want to say, y'all, next week, Mama Needa Live 2 would not be live, y'all. I do have plans, so I would not be live on Monday, but April 22nd, y'all can come and join us for episode 17. Since this is Artistic Awareness Month, y'all, we're gonna be talking about it, because people face different obstacles when it comes with kids that are artistic, and there is different types. So we want to get into it, y'all. I have two different people or two different guests that are going to be coming on talking about different artistic type of children. So I hope to see you guys here. Again, I will not be live April 15th, but April 22nd I will be live again, y'all. Y'all can catch me on here on Facebook, on YouTube, which is Mama Needa Live 2, or Instagram, which is Pretty Miss Misha, or this Facebook, which is Pretty Miss Misha. Thank y'all for joining us. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.